All right, so yeah, good evening, everybody. It is right now, what are we? Sunday, February 22nd, 2026. And using the gimbal for this walk is it's been a while since I used it. By the way, it is 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, this is the Place des Arts sector of Montreal, or the spectacle of, what do they call it again? The Place de Fest, which is right over there. That's where they have the jazz festival and stuff. And all this stuff that you see here is actually part of what's called the Festival of Lights, which of course we're going to be coming up to my favorite part of that. I guess they call it the Festival of Lights. That's what it loosely translates to. But of course next weekend is the Nuit Blanche Festival, and they also have some interesting art installations, but of course the main attraction for me as a transit fan is the fact that the metro is open later. Now the thing is, this year it's not going to be all night long. It's actually only going to be till 3 a.m. But we are still going to have, some extended service on the metro, and also the REM is supposed to be open all night long as well. So looking forward to that. And so the REM again is going to be open all night. The metro is going to be closing at around 3 a.m. depending on where you are in the network. So just doing a little walk here, going in the east direction here on President Kennedy Avenue. Don't know where I'm going to end up going, but I had the gimbal with me tonight. I decided, why not use it? I mean, it's been a while. I bought it. Makes for better quality videos, less shaky. And I think this gimbal's about 2 or 3 years old now. It's the DJI. I can't remember the actual model of it. But yes, indeed, that's the same brand as my drone, DJI. So it's a really good brand, reputable. And of course, for the actual video, I'm using my trusty Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. And now we're about to have the S26 Ultra come out. And usually the way I do it is I don't buy the latest phone, I buy the second latest one because it's cheaper. When a brand new phone comes out, it's usually more expensive right away compared to as time goes on, it gets cheaper. So what I was planning to do this year was to get the S25 Ultra, but Fido for some reason doesn't have any. So I'm going to be using this phone probably until next year, and then I may get the S26 Ultra. But we'll see. I mean, my phone plan for this phone, if you're not familiar, I usually do it on a 2-year term. The plan for that is going to be ending next month, so that means my monthly payments on the phone itself will be stopping, which means I'll be saving some money. The only downside of that, like I said, is usually I do get a new phone around the time of my term expiring. And the only S25 Ultra they have is the refurbished version, which I don't really trust because, I already have issues with this phone with the camera that, you guys have seen it, the issue for about 2 years now with the shadow when you basically move it around a light in a certain way. The edge has that light trail, which I have videos describing it. But and this is a brand new phone, and that only started, by the way, when there was a specific software update that came out. So it's not a hardware issue. And in fact, I mentioned they changed the cameras around the phone. They did all kinds of things. So it's a software issue, and it seems to be specifically to only certain users of the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. I know on YouTube there's a couple other videos that came out with similar issues. And by the way, here's a nice skating rink that comes out every winter. I'm gonna check it out one year, maybe even this year. I haven't had the skates out in a while. But in any event, all that being said about the phone, I definitely don't want to trust buying a used phone, even if it's gently used, regardless of the cause of these issues with the S25 Ultra. And like I said, only seems to be a certain batch of S25 Ultras that have this problem. I think what we'll do, guys, we'll keep walking east here. So in any event, you know, sort of up in limbo right now with my phone situation, what I'm going to be using, not using. The way it looks now, probably going to hold off until next year and get the S26 Ultra, unless, you know, when the S26 is released by Fido and is available on Fido, you know, at that point, if they give me a good offer, definitely something I'll take probably. But, you know, I'm not going to overspend on a phone no matter how good it is. Obviously, I always go for the best camera, which happens to be the S20 series, or the S series of Samsung Galaxy phones. I know there's the iPhone Apple fans out there that say their phones are the best. Well, you know, that's their opinion. Everybody, as long as they're happy with their phone, that's all that matters. Me, I've been with Android my whole life. I like it. I like the ease of usage. I like how you can transfer files easily, and you know, you're more free basically. With Apple, you know, yeah, the advantage is you have an ecosystem that's closed, meaning you know, your apps and stuff are more secure. But the downfall, the pitfall of that is that, you know, you're not able to really have much freedom in terms of what you do. And I don't know if it's still this way, but if you want to listen to music on your iPhone, you have to go through the iTunes app and transfer it to the iTunes app and transfer it to your phone. And at least that's how I remember it being years ago. Now this is when I had an iPod Touch, mind you. But either way, you know, I do prefer the ease of Android, and though it's not perfect, you know, I'm used to it. But in any event, we'll see what happens with you know, the Samsung Galaxy S series, what Fido offers me. But I'm definitely not going to overspend on a phone. Now mind you, I could theoretically keep using this phone for probably at least the next 2-3 years. But it is good to somewhat keep up with the times, you know, just for updates and whatnot. So maybe I'll end up walking to Barrie Cam, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe as we head towards Ontario Street. A lot of articulated buses around here. That's because, of course, we have the 80 route, amongst some others. So I was going to keep this a non-talking video, and I'll probably continue doing that. The only reason I really started talking was because of the music playing in the background. I didn't want there to be an issue with YouTube, because YouTube is really stupid when it comes to that sort of thing. You pick up a song in the background, you know, somebody's playing a song somewhere, and YouTube assumes that you're at a concert and you get a copyright. Not necessarily a strike, but it gets blocked in certain areas, and that, you know, just part of the stupidity of the YouTube algorithm, I guess. But let's go back to purely walking. And then, like I said, I'll probably wrap it up near Barrie Cam metro station here in Montreal, Canada. The Ville-Marie sector, to be exact. Oh, response. Oh, we got a bonus, guys. All right, so what's gonna happen here, I'm gonna film this response. It's gonna be part of the walking video, but it's gonna be added to my emergency vehicle compilation for February. So good timing. All right, little bonus here. Oh, they have a countdown clock now. That's new. Oh, sorry guys, I zoomed in here. All right, we got the old ladder going out too, 485. Sorry, not used to the gimbal here when it comes to zooming in and stuff. But nice little bonus there for the walking video. There you go. All right. And we got a bus coming here, the 125. See which year this bus is from. It's a 2018 Nova Bus LFS hybrid. Used to be a stop right there where the bus is going by now. So we'll continue our walk here. I don't know if I'm actually going to go all the way to Barrie-UQAM metro station, but at least I'll continue a bit further. I mean, we're already almost 16 minutes into this video here, so maybe I'll wrap it up in the next block or so. What we can actually do is go up this big hill here on de Bouillon Street. I'll show you this hill here that it's really fun to bike down, but walking up, I need the exercise, so yeah, let's do that. We'll wrap it up on the top here of this hill. So is this the street that has the stairs where the hill is? Oh no, that's the other one. Okay, so anyway, this is all hill here. A couple of streets around here are like this. And you know, just a nice little reminder to you all that spring is coming. So if you're like me, you're really looking forward to spring. And hold on in there. It's coming. So this eventually goes all the way up to Sherbrooke Street, but I'll probably just wrap it up here in the next block here, the next corner. Which is St. Nicolette Street. Oh, sorry, St. Norbert. What am I saying? St. Norbert Street. An old building here. Alright guys, thanks for watching. As always, if you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bells, more videos to come.